"I bet you won't," smirked Max, his eyes twinkling mischievously. "Double dare you to go inside," added Leo, nudging his friend towards the dilapidated house. The old Victorian house loomed before them, shrouded in an eerie silence, its paint peeled, windows boarded up, casting long, ominous shadows in the fading light. Sam, his heart pounding, swallowed hard. He couldn't appear scared, not in front of his friends. The front door groaned open as if disturbed after decades of slumber. A musty smell wafted out, chilling them to the bone. Inside, the house was dark and dusty, cobwebs clinging to every surface. Each creaking step sent shivers down their spines. An icy wind seemed to follow them, whispering through the empty halls. "Do you guys hear that?" whispered Emily, her eyes wide with fear. "Hear what?" scoffed Max, though his voice wavered. A low hum vibrated through the floor, growing louder, then fading into an unsettling silence. They cautiously ventured deeper into the house, the floorboards groaning beneath their feet. Each room was emptier than the last, filled only with shadows and dust-covered furniture. Then they heard it, a child's laughter, faint and high-pitched, echoing from the floor above. "Let's get out of here," Emily pleaded, her voice trembling. But Max, emboldened by a strange curiosity, started up the creaking staircase. Reluctantly, the others followed. At the end of the hallway, a door stood slightly ajar. As they approached, it swung open with a loud bang, revealing a dusty old nursery, and there, rocking gently in the rocking chair, sat the translucent figure of an old woman, her sorrowful eyes fixed on them. A collective gasp escaped the children's lips. Max stumbled backward, tripping over his own feet. Emily covered her face, whimpering. The old woman's ethereal form shimmered, her voice a mournful whisper that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. "Leave this place," she warned, her voice a mournful whisper. Panic seized them. They turned to flee, hearts pounding in their chests. But as they ran towards the staircase, they found it blocked by an invisible barrier. They were trapped. "Let us out," screamed Sam, pounding on the invisible wall. But his pleas were met with only an eerie silence. The temperature plummeted, and the air grew heavy with a palpable sense of dread. The old woman's laughter echoed through the hallway, sending shivers down their spines. "We have to find another way out," shouted Leo, his voice trembling. They raced from room to room, their breaths forming clouds in the icy air, but every exit seemed to be sealed shut by an unseen force. Then they stumbled upon a small window at the end of a narrow corridor. With frantic energy they worked together, pushing and shoving until the window creaked open. One by one they squeezed through the narrow opening, tumbling onto the soft ground outside. They didn't stop running until they were far away from the haunted house, their lungs burning and their hearts still racing. Safe at last, they collapsed onto a park bench, gasping for breath. "What was that?" whispered Emily, her voice trembling. "I don't know," admitted Sam, his eyes still wide with fear. As they caught their breath, an old man walking his dog approached them. He listened intently as they recounted their terrifying experience. "That house," the old man said, his voice grave, "it's been abandoned ever since the old woman who lived there disappeared many years ago. They say she's still searching for her lost granddaughter." A chill ran down Sam's spine as he recalled the old woman's mournful eyes and her haunting words. The friends eventually made their way home, forever changed by their encounter with the supernatural. The haunted house, once a source of their childish dare, now loomed large in their nightmares. and though they never dared to go back, the memory of the old woman's sorrowful eyes and the lingering feeling of unseen eyes watching them continued to haunt their dreams. The experience left them with a chilling reminder. Some mysteries are best left unsolved.